this is a very common issue in a lot of models of Volkswagen. I already have it apart because this is the part where a lot of you guys got stuck. So it was no reason for me to put a step by step like how to take it apart. All right, but basically this is the part that it breaks. It usually it breaks internally on the. It has a little shaft inside that it broke and then got stuck either on the on or in the off position. Mm. This is the part number I'm using. Well, all depends on the car and model that you have. So this part it doesn't fit all. So this is the cheer bolt. This is how they look when they're new. As you can see, they have the Torx head on it that it breaks off when you torque them tight. So this is how they look when they broke off so completely round. So this is where a lot of people got stuck because they started drilling it and they're using grinders and all kinds of things and making a huge mess and a lot of time consumption. So I'm gonna give you the super duper tip. This is the actually super easy way to do it, easy and fast. And all you need is this sharp punch. As you can see, look how sharp I got it. So, well, the whole idea is putting it straight up. All right, straight up like this. First, a little bit on the side of the bolt, and then the soon start rotating it and hammer it in to break it loose. Okay. So it's that easy. And now you start turning it around. So voila, it's that easy. And if you guys don't believe me, I'm gonna get the other one the same way. And voila, this is how they look like when they're off. So it's a very simple way to do it. So this is a little pin, that you must push before you get the complete apart. See this one right here? So just push it out so it will pop the part right off. Alright, this is the part. This one I got lucky because it turns on, so on the starting position, so it makes it a little bit easier than when they got stuck on the off position, because you have to turn it to see this little dot to push the lock in, so be able to get the key cylinder out. So what I do, I just make a little hole in this area, and instead of trying to poke it with the paper clip, which is a real pain and work all the time. So this is a very, very quick, simple way to do it, and very fast. So I'm gonna show you in a minute. here. See the groove right here? That's where um, the area to make a little hole with the drill bit, just like this. See? So the drill bit itself, when it's pulling it in, so basically push the lock in and pop the key cylinder out. This is super quick, super easy, super simple and quick. So now I stick it on the new one on the same position that you got it out. It's very important that don't turn the key off when you have the piece out like this one. Don't turn it off. So that's very important because you're gonna ruin the part. So this is how the cheer balls are. So I had them all in here. So the head broke off when he hits the torque where it's supposed to be. So it's very, very simple. So that's why they end up run off without a head. So this is how it's done. There we go. Now I pop the first head. See? Alright, so that's how they look like. There we go. Opens and closes. Now it's time to put it back together. This little screw in. I got this tool on Harbor Freight. I think I paid like $10. So if you guys needed it to get this little guy out. So these two screws on the plastic cover. It has one more right here on the bottom with the two screws on the handle. So, but you have to get the handle out to get to the other screw. That's it. Put the steering wheel back on. See, I had usually they have this little dot, this little mark, so just line them up. Sometimes some guys they put in like a tip off, either for the left or the right to make it have a better alignment. But other than that, it's very simple. So to get the airbag out, I'm gonna show you with the airbag out, so it's easier to show it through here. See, you have to. I do it with this hose tool. You know, it's easier or cheaper than buying the specialty tool. So as you can see, this is the spring that it has to push this way, and the other one the same way. So as you can see, the cover, it blocks it off, so it has to be turned, you know, a little bit either to the right or the left to be able to stick the tool from behind it and lift this little cover up. In case that the lock stays in the lock position or off, so just lift the cover up, and it's really easy to stick the hose tool through the holes, and you will be able to get it out. So for the cheer bolts, you can use regular bolts like this one I have here. A lot of guys do it that way. I use the cheer bolts because it's basically more professional. So that's how they came out of the factory. But you can use this regular bolt like this one. It will fit on there. It's easier if you put like an Allen head bolt, so it will fit better. But it's still that hex bolt, it will fit on there. So if you needed it to replace it with a hex bolt, that would be fine.